I may be wrong, but I don't know. Because when somebody comes to me with like a personal problem, like, oh, I'm really sad, and like, oh, like this is going on with my life, talking about it just adds more thoughts into their head. If that makes sense. Like, talking about it adds more thoughts into their head so they can think about it later. What I like to do is be that person that they can come to drift away from what they're talking about. So, for example, somebody will come to me talking about, oh, how like, oh, like I have all these, like, you know, issues, which is perfectly fine because everybody has issues, but I like to kind of like drift them, like, if that, I don't know if that really makes sense, like, kind of like drift them away from what their issues in like a good way, like kind of just talk about anything, because that's really what people want when they're talking about their problems, is just being able to just talk. Because like when somebody's really sad, and I mean obviously get it out of them if they want to, you know, get it out of them so they get it out. But if you just keep talking about it, it's never gonna, you know, go away. So what I like to do is like, oh, like, I'm so sad about this, and then kind of like, I'm not saying like switch the topic right away, but kind of like ease into a different topic. And you know, sometimes that goes into hours of conversations, and that's how you become someone's like best friend, to be honest. I do that. I do it all the time. And people ask me, how are you so good at solving other people's problems? I'm like, I just tell them I don't talk to them. I don't talk to them about the problems. Drift them away from the feeling that they're feeling and make them feel happy. Because if you just keep talking about the sad thoughts, they're not gonna go anywhere. You feel me? Which is kind of amusing to me. But yeah. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's a piece of advice I'm giving to y'all is that if somebody comes to you with a problem, try to be the person that distracts. I don't want to call it distracting, because distracting has a negative connotation to it. So like, just like kind of be the person that is like there for them, that they can just talk to about, you know, anything. So that was my piece of advice. I want this guy to honk his horn at me. Come on, buddy. I hate you. But yeah, because a lot of people will say, oh, well, if somebody's sad, you know, just talk to them about the problem. But isn't that what you don't want to do? Like, if you talk about the problem, you're just going to keep talking about the problem, and the problem's never going to go away. Talking about the issue isn't going to make the issue go away, because it's just more thoughts. Does that make sense? A lot of people are asking me about merch, so I'm kind of feeling a little... I know people are listening, so I'm not too worried about it. But why are you spitting so much? I told you guys, it's my tick. Come on. Happy birthday, Kimberly Perez. I know people are listening. A lot of people are wondering about merch, and I'm giving them probably one of the best pieces of advice, but it's okay. Some people are different. But yeah. Of course. No, yeah. You definitely need to talk about the problem at first, because that's what they want to do. Right? That's what they're talking to you about, is the problem. But if you just if the whole conversation is about the problem, then the problem isn't going away. So, you guys are, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I wouldn't say numb them from the pain, because that's also kind of like a negative connotation. I don't know. I feel like it's just like just being a friend, like just being, yeah. So, I mean, I'm gonna get off this live because, yeah, I'm getting a little carried away if I say something crazy, but I'm good. Let y'all know I'm fine. A lot of people are telling me, "Oh, you're definitely high." Like, no, I'm just living. Like, come on, guys. Yeah. Okay. For the people that were listening, I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll be back. Oh, Runaway is going to be on all platforms very soon. Just keep an eye out on my my page, and it's going to come out very soon. Very soon. I'm talking like a couple days. So whoever is whoever's hyped for that, I got y'all. Love y'all. Stay safe.